All right, good afternoon, folks. This is your daily trade analysis from TradeThirsty.com. Today we're going to take a look at several markets that have triggered this week. Actually, we've had a couple markets triggered this week, and then we had a handful over the last few weeks. So we'll take a look at all of our open positions and then the ones that have recently opened up for us that we can look to possibly hop on board. The first market we're going to look at is March orange juice. We had a 1, 2, 3 top. As you know, we've been watching this market here. We've had a pretty decent little uptrend, going back since early part of this year, May 2016. We had a little double top, 1, 2, 3 action here, and seasonally it's very clean move to the downside. And so we did have a trigger on Monday, a close below the number 2 point here at around 202.50, 202.75 level, and then we got a second close yesterday. Right now, as of today's trading, we are trading lower. I think a good move here is to look at purchasing maybe an at-the-money put with your first target at the 61.8 level or 185-ish, 185.30, and then second target probably down to the 50% retracement. As long as we do not crack this line here, I think we'll be okay. So we should tend to go higher. Don't be surprised if you see a couple of retests back to this trend line. But this is looking like a pretty decent trend line, which is now turned downward since we have broken. And I would suggest, exercise caution getting out if we did trade back above the number 2 point or a break of this line. Ultimately, this will be your stop here at number 3. But right now, we'll keep stops tighter in the holiday market. If we penetrate this level here, we would look to exit and then maybe look to get back on board if we traded back below. Next market here is cotton, March cotton. This is another one we've had on our radar. We've been, after trending higher most of the year, we've spent a lot of time consolidating here, especially in the last month or so, really tight range and really holding this key trend line here. And we've tried to bust out a couple times, come back into the triangle, which is typical. Usually we'll see a break higher, come back into the triangle for a retest. If it came back below, obviously that's a failed pattern, but if it does hold after coming back in the triangle and then trades back higher, it's usually a valid setup. So we did close higher yesterday. Today we are trading slightly higher, so we would look at purchasing some calls in this market. And if you're not familiar with some of these commodity markets, cotton is $500 per full point or $5 a tick. On the OJ, it's $150 a full point or $7.50 a tick. Another one that triggered this week is March wheat, ZWH7, March wheat. And moving over to the wheat contract, March wheat, another market that we've been watching. Wheat's just been getting absolutely hammered this year. We came down, spent a few months in a nice, narrow sideways channel, coming out a few times back into the channel before busting lower here on the start of December. It looks like we could be going higher now. We'll want to see this trend line hold. Not a huge projected move here, only about $1,000 move up to the 433 mark. We'll be happy to take our profits if we hit that mark and then tighten up stops on the balance if you're trading multiple positions. Very similar to our corn contract. Corn is not doing much. We had a 1, 2, 3 here, which projects about a $1,500 move. We got a confirmation here around this area in early October. We came higher, came back down, have a new trend line established. I like these areas to hold. This would be a stop. Usually stop's going to be below this point here. Tighten it up higher below this support, so this is where your stop would be. But looking to trade higher up into the 380, 385 area. So that's all we've got today. Want to remind you about Trade Thirsty's Toast to Traders event on Saturday, December 17th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern. We've got 3 excellent speakers lined up, starting with Jeffrey Brewer from Pro Market Software, how to increase your overall success rate in swing trading, followed by Michael Lamar of WallStreet.io, how to find the best entries and exits in only 15 minutes a day. And then last but not least, William Gallagher from MTI, or Market Traders Institute, with the London Breakout Strategy. So be sure to register via the link above. And the webinar again is Saturday, December 17th. See you there.